Hey Canucks fans, the Vancouver Canucks defeated the Edmonton Oilers 4-1 in Edmonton in the Canucks' fourth to final game of the season. Here's what I liked, here's what I didn't like, and here's one other thing. What I liked the fact that the Canucks actually outshot a team for the first time in a while. 41 shots for, 32 shots against, especially their Canucks third period. That was a big factor in that shot discrepancy. Obviously, I like the play of Thatcher Demko making 31 of 32 saves, some of them of the spectacular variety, especially on that second period power play for the Edmonton Oilers. I think Alex Shea is still wondering how Demko kept that puck out with his right pad. I like the offensive game of some of our bottom six forwards. You had Matthew Highmore scoring 2 goals, so now he has 3 in the past couple of games. You can't stop Matthew Highmore. You can only hope to contain him. But yes, maybe he was helped out by some poor goaltending by Koskinen. Stop me if you heard that before, but still, Highmore with the 2 goals. Great to see him. And remember, he's the one of all these guys, Boyd, VC Harlock, he's the one that we still have for another season after this. So that is a good sign. Also, Travis Boyd, speaking of Boyd, also scores his second goal in the past 2 or 3 games. So nice to see him score as well. And Boyd's goal, which was the third one, Highmore's first of his 2, which was the second one, both very similar. Near the slot, in the slot, and putting a puck over Koskinen's glove hand. Highmore's second goal, the fourth goal, brutal, weak backhand from not even the slot. It was a slot, but the high slot, and somehow gets past Koskinen as well. And then, of course, Horvat is another player I liked. Love his leadership. Another 18-minute outing for him, and scoring the first goal of the game for the Canucks, the shorthanded goal. Really good hustle, actually, by Tanner Pearson and Horvat. Pearson, not known for his speed, but a really nice play along the boards, and with his speed, setting up Horvat for that 2-on-1. And Horvat's got really good hands in close to the net. So all those things. Obviously, the 4 goals, the shots on goal, the Thatcher Demko, liked all those things. I thought Jack Rathbone was good once again in 16 minutes of ice time. And Alex Edler, he had himself a night. He had +3 and 4 shots on net. So good night for Edler as well. Nice to see him get some power play, power play time as they try and get him to his 100th goal of his career. Actually, I'm looking at the shots of the Canucks, and more than half of them came from the defensemen. 5 for Rathbone, 4 for Edler, 1 from Hamonic, 5 from Hughes, 4 from Myers, and 1 from Chatfield. So that is, oh no, my math is bad, 20 of the 41 shots. So basically half of the Vancouver shots were from Canucks blue liners. Also liked the penalty kill of their special teams. They killed off all 3 Edmonton opportunities. Of course, they also went 0 for 2 on the power play. So in the CCSTS, Clay's cumulative special team stats, that's 100%. That's average. They 100% on the penalty kill, but 0% on the power play. Not much I didn't like. The first goal that the only goal for Edmonton was scored by Adam Larson, the defenseman. It actually all started when actually Myers made a poor pass to Rathbone. Rathbone was only about 6 or 8 feet away from him, but Myers put it behind the net instead. I think Draisaitl was the one who picked it off. Then it went Draisaitl to McDavid to Larson. And then also on that goal, Hoglander and Highmore, maybe both of them showing their inexperience. Neither of them took Larson, but both were standing in that area, but neither of them were taking a man or taking the puck. I don't know what they were doing actually, but that was really the only, it was the only goal for Edmonton, and it was the only, the only glaring weakness I saw in the Canucks play. Obviously, when you're playing against McDavid and Draisaitl, you're going to get stuck out there. They're going to make some long shifts on you. But overall, I thought the Canucks played well. Also, power play, interesting. I don't know if this was a dislike. They did go 0 for 2, but they tried 2 different units. Edler was on one of them, and both units had 3 forwards and 2 defensemen. The first one was Myers and Edler on the point, and Horvat, Besser, and Pearson up front. And then your second unit was Hughes and Rathbone on the point. I really like that. And then Miller, Hoglander, and Boyd. So a different look. Not a lot of teams go with this traditional 3-2 as opposed to the 1-3-1, the 2 defensemen playing actually on the power play. But, if it's going to be Rathbone and Hughes, I will take that, especially if it frees one of those 2 guys up to play almost like a forward, almost a rover type position. So a couple things I didn't like then, but really nothing to complain about. One other thing. Well, I'm going to go two other things here as I wrap up. The first one is I'm conflicted. You guys know that I will never say the TANK word. I will never say it when it comes to the Vancouver Canucks. I don't believe in it. It doesn't always work. And I don't think Canucks players believe in it as well. Of course, I'm not stupid. I understand that the worse the Canucks do in this season, the higher their starting draft pick is, and who knows, even better lottery chances, a chance to even move up. So it was weird. When it was 1-1 at the start of the third, I still want the Canucks to win because I'm always going to cheer for the Canucks. But I admit, I would not have been disappointed if the Canucks lost that game. And then they score three easy ones, relatively easy ones on Koskinen. So kind of made it, I've kind of resigned to the fact that over the final 3 or 4 games, I'm not going to cheer for Canucks loss, but I'm also going to be resigned to the fact that if they do lose, I understand the playoff ramifications, the draft ramifications, and how it can be a good thing. So my one of the things, my acknowledgement that I understand the advantages of not winning. At the same time, I'm torn. I always want to see the Canucks win because, as they've been saying, they've been playing for pride. Guys are playing for positions, and Matthew Highmore is a wonderful example. He's maybe solidified at least. He's going to be that much further ahead, that much more confident when training camp starts next season. Finally, I guess it's 2 other things because here's my second one other thing is I invite you to join my confidence pool. Yes, the playoffs start today. Boston and Washington, kind of weird that Canucks still have 3 regular season games to play. But I will keep my pool open until Monday afternoon at 5 p.m. So it's listed in my video description. If you want to join my pool, I would love for you to join it. It's pretty simple, but I explained it all in my vlog yesterday, and it's all also listed in the actual spreadsheet itself. Basically, you assign point totals to teams, and every time that team wins a complete series, you get that number of points. So basically give 16 points to who you think is going to win the Stanley Cup, and give 15 points to who you think is going to lose in the final, if that makes sense. But check it out. I would love for you to join. So Canucks fans, tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like, and tell me one other thing. Leave a comment, and I'll read, react, and reply as always. Bunch of live streams coming up. Tomorrow night I'm streaming while I'm watching the game, and I'm doing my mini concert on the digital keyboard. So join me for 7:30 where Vancouver hosts Calgary. Then Monday night's Canucks After Dark with Parker at 10 p.m. Then Tuesday and Wednesday night, I'll be doing post-game live streams. Even though the games are during the afternoon, I'll wait till 10 p.m. because I got to work. I'll do those live streams at 10 p.m. my normal time on those respective evenings, and then we'll figure out where we go from there. And lastly, I'm going to do my post-game live stream in about half an hour on YouTube, so I hope you join me there as well, right here at around 3:30 Pacific time. All right, stay safe, stay healthy. Subscribe if you like to. Like this video if you like to. Become a member of this channel if you'd like to. Stay safe, stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Have a great rest of the sunny day. See you for my live stream. God bless, and go Canucks go.